அச்சமில்லை, அச்சமில்லை, அச்சமென்பதில்லையே, உச்சி மீது வானிடிந்து வீழ்கின்ற போதிலும், அச்சமில்லை, அச்சமில்லை என்பதே. These are the words of 10 years old Hema reciting Bharatiya's words to win a speech competition. So I grew up in Chennai, started my schooling maybe from third standard in Chennai. And I was so much interested in giving speeches, and there were several occasions I have won speech competitions. Same Hema, when moved from Tamil medium to English medium from standard sixth onwards, was so scared of public speaking. I did my undergraduate in College of Engineering and University in Civil Engineering, and then did my master's in Structural Engineering from Anna University as well. And all these years, when I've changed my medium of education, I was really scared of speaking. And being an introvert, that was not something, a natural skill that came as well. And over time, that fear of speaking in the before the public became a grueling fear, to an extent that when I started working with GE, few years down the line, I was promoted as a team manager. And we used to have an all hands session where we present awards to the team. And there was one occasion where my team won one prize for some of the exemplary work that they have done. And I was supposed to announce the speech, the team in a all hands meeting, and also recognize the team and give them an award. It was such an opportunity for an individual in a career who has spent 5 years in an organization, and it is definitely an opportunity to increase the visibility in front of such a big gathering and also pave your way up in the career path. But the fearful Hema did not accept that. I took leave that day and asked my one-over-one manager to handle that meeting. And after 10 years, 20 years into career, I really, even now, when I think of it, I regret so much. I wanted to do undo, but life doesn't have undo buttons. So that's how I really understand the importance of developing our communication skills. As a communicator, we influence in different spectrums of our life. As a in personal life, communication helps to influence people, to build relationships, and as a professional, it helps to present your ideas, articulate your thinking, and convince teams and build teams and all. And Toastmasters is one beautiful platform where we get to learn all that. I started my Toastmasters journey about 2 decades back, but it was always intermittent. It was not continuous. Then I came to know about Toastmasters when I was in GE in Bangalore. When I started in GE in 2001, next year, I think when people were talking about Toastmasters, I thought it is some place to practice some cooking skills. Then later on, I realized it is about practicing giving toast, and Toastmasters is all about speeches. That's when I joined Toastmasters. That was the time we had legacy communication manual, no? The earlier communication manual and all. So I really enjoyed that journey. I started it there, then continued when I moved out of India also. And that also helped me to communicate and also grow in the leadership path as well. So I'm grateful to Ralph Medley to have this idea of starting Toastmasters and help us to practice it on a everyday basis through the club meetings. When I look back at the journey, life is all about exposing us out of our comfort zone. If you ask a singer what life is, he would say, sing it like a song. Maybe if you ask a sportsman, he would say, play it well. But as an engineer, I'm always attracted towards maths. And if I think of life, I call it as a magical circle. It is building us, life is giving us a lot of magical circles through which we get refined. Our skills get refined, our character get refined. And sometimes when we are not ready to come out of those magical circles, we might get, our growth might get restricted, similar to a butterfly which is not ready to come out of the cocoon, forcing itself out of the tiny cocoon to build its wings. Similar to that, when we are not ready to come out of our comfort zone, uh, when life gives such magical circles to develop ourselves. In the icebreaker speech, I'm not able to cover everything about myself. Some of the introduction was already covered by Toastmasters. Personally, um, my on a personal side, I'm a mother of a 30 years old son who is into a startup recently, and my husband is also a structural engineer. Though we are based out of Dubai, I'm visiting Chennai quite often. So that's when I wanted to join a Chennai based Toastmasters club to restart my Toastmasters journey. And as life moves on, I think it's important to connect with people and remain in the attitude of learning always. Learning never stops. The age numbers may grow, but learning never stops. So I'm looking forward to use this forum to learn again and learn even more from youngsters and grow myself. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hema, for breaking the ice. It is a pleasant listening to your speech, and you reached out